Have you got a toilet where the water keeps flowing like this once you flush and it doesn't stop? And is your toilet having this dual flush system? Then I'm going to show you how to take this plate off, and I'm going to show you why the water keeps flowing. It's quite simple. So let's get started. So with this one, there are many types of plates. You can take them off from this way, or from the top side, or from the bottom side. For this particular one, we have to push this way. All right, so I'm just going to push this, and I'm going to show you why and how it works. So you push this on this side and pull this one out. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how it works. So you got this thing, you need to push this. All right, and this is all the dust which is there. Okay, so this is all dust, so don't worry about this, we can clean this off later. So I'm going to show you is, first thing is to take it off. All right, so these are the things you need to push. Okay, so this are the notches. These are the notches which go here, and these are the notches which go in this way. So when you push this in and then you pull it out from this side, so push here, and I pulled it out from my right side. Okay, now with this one, I'm just going to get a light to show you better. So guys, you can see this red wire here. So this is like a flexible metal thing. So when you push this button, then it pushes the metal flex which is here, and then it presses down on the button at the back. I'm going to show you. So to take this one off, we have to take this thing off. It says to cut it off, and then we cut it, and then we remove it. All right, so I have already taken the black wire, so the red wire is all right, and the black wire was here, and I switched the red one was here. You see the red mark here. So I'm just going to move it now, because a few days back it was flowing and then I didn't have the wire with me, so I just switched it over for the bigger wire. For the big button is down, so the good wire I moved it over here. All right, so let's take this off. All right, just before I take this one off, I'm just going to turn my mains off for the water. The mains also is somewhere here, if you can see that knob, but I'm going to prefer to do it in my main near the water meter. So I've turned the water off so it won't keep flowing. So what I can do now is take this particular thing off. All right, so with this one, if you see, there are these notches here. Okay, and then this is the notch which will go over there. So this is how it looks. If you see the number 2 at the bottom, I'll show it to you. So it pulls off. All right, now I'm going to take this thing off, but to take this off you have to take the screws out from here. All right, so let's take that off. So take this screws off, 2 of them. There you go, and one from here. Great. So you have these 2 screws off, you can leave them on the side. All right, so to remove this is very simple. So what you need to do, I'm just going to try and zoom it in for you. So this one, to take it off, you have to, let me change the angle of the camera for you guys. So this one, you have to just twist it anti-clockwise. Okay, there you go, and then this is off, and then pull it out. Okay, Very simple. So we have got this too. All right. Now what I want to show you is basically the wire which I took off. So what happens is, so this is the black wire which was faulty. All right. So I'm just going to try and give you a nice angle over here. So basically what happens is, this is the metal flex. Okay, this is one end. Just trying to put light over here. So can you see this? So there's the metal thing which pushes the button. So this thing gets jammed. All right. So if you see here, so this one, it pushes this. See, this thing is to go in. When this gets jammed, that's the time your button presses. So this thing is to go in. If this one gets jammed, if this one stays like this, even when you press it, and when you release, if it remains like this, that means your button is going to get pressed. It has to go in this way and this way. But what happens, sometimes this wire goes faulty, or maybe the red goes faulty. So if it stays like this, that means your button, when you press, will remain pressed and the water keeps flowing. So that's one of the reason that you need to, for me, I didn't replace this wire. I just put nice oil inside this, or you can use WD-40 spray, and then it works. See, it works very well. But what was happening with this one is, when I used to press this, it used to remain somewhere here. It used to remain somewhere here, and then the water used to keep flowing. But now it's going in. I can use this wire. If it does not work, then I might replace it with a new one. Okay, so now what I'm going to show you is how it works. So basically I'm just going to take this thing out from here. Okay, just be mindful of the wires. Can't do it with one hand, so I'm just going to make sure I take it off nicely. All right. So with this one, if you see here, if you see this is your red wire which was here. I'm just going to take this off and put it on the bigger end of it. Okay, I'm just going to take this one off. So basically the black one was here, because what happens is, the water, when you press the button here, when you press this one goes up. All right, if you press the black one, the red one goes here. So it's just going to go slightly up if I put one wire here, but this wire pushes it from here to here. So there's more of water which gets utilized. So you have got 6 liters and 9 liters. And this is the one which is there on here. So let's see, you can put this one on and adjust it to your convenience. Okay, I'm just going to see which side the thing is. That's the correct one. So this is for 9 liters and this is for 6 liters. Okay, so I'm just going to keep it for the more water to drop by. All right, the next thing you need to check is this part. So when I took it the last time, there were so many scales here that when it sits down where the water is, where you make a seal, so the water was leaking because it was not making a proper seal. Also I cleaned this part, the rubber part of it, and it makes a good seal now. So only thing for me now is I'm going to replace this wire. So to take this wire off, take this clip off from here. Okay. And this one pops out. You just pull it out like this. Okay. So this one, I'm going to put it back here where it was before. So you see, this is the one which pushes it in. So when you press this end, this is going to push this on top. Okay. So let me put this lock here. And just push it up a bit. Yeah. Put the lock in. Great. All right. Now, let's see if it is fully going in. Okay. So the black one is this. I'm just going to take the clip off from here. Okay, clip is off. And you insert this one in here. Great. And then put the clip on. Great. So we got this black and the red. All right. So which side would this go now? So you have this thing on and you have this thing pointed to this part of it, correct? So you will go like this, and this particular things will go in this things. All right, there you go. There you have it. So I'm just going to put this inside, and then we are going to put this plate on. All right, so I'm just going to see what I can do best. So this is how it looks inside. Just going to show with a bit of light for you guys. If you can see, that's the, it's very difficult to see in. If you can see inside. So that's the place where you have to sit the rubber bit in it. It makes a seal over there. Okay, and that's the tap, and that's the siphon where the water stops once it is full. Okay, so I'm just going to sit the whole thing inside that pipe thing in. Okay, that's the pipe thing. Need to fit it in. All right, so let me fit that thing in it. To put some light. Great. So the black bit stays out, the red bit stays out, and we're just going to put this in. It's a bit fiddly, but then we'll get it there. Just make sure, I'm just going to show you again. Just make sure that this thing is on the 9 liter for the water to flush the topmost of it. Okay, great. So let's put it back in. Great. Just going to set it in properly. So it's seated in. So you will come to know when it's seated in because it won't move. All right. So we have the black and the red part out. Okay. We have the black and the red part out, which is good. The red part is from here. Great. So now we need to make it sit properly with this particular part. All right, this one. So I'm just going to fiddle a bit, get it in line. Okay. Might have to get it properly. Great. Good. The clicking sound is what you need. So that thing is seated in properly. So I'm quite happy with that. So these cables are coming out very nicely. So what do we need to do now is fit this one on top. Okay. It's quite easy to do that. Just 2 screws which hold it. And then we will put the cables in it. Alright. So let's do that. Put the 2 screws in. And this 2 screws in. Great. So once that is done, we will put this one on. So this one is on the top, this one is at the bottom. The red wire goes where the red sticker is, the black goes at the bottom. So the red one, we'll put it first. So you put it in and then turn it clockwise. Same for the black. So put it in and turn it clockwise. So that thing is sorted. Now when you put it back on, you have to put it over here first. Oh, I beg your pardon. So put it from this part of it where you press it. Okay, same thing, press it, and there you go, all done. So I'm just going to turn on the main pipeline and see if it works. All right. So everyone, I've turned the water on, and if you see, it's not draining, so the water is not falling in. So if I press the flush, it's flushing nicely, and the water doesn't keep draining. So that thing is the main thing which is sorted, and I'm happy with the outcome. I haven't spent any money on fixing it. It's just that I just took the wire off and I put oil in it and it was sorted. So yeah, thank you for watching and please do subscribe. Cheers, bye bye.